أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
عليكم السلام. No, good point. Not far, you're right.
So, like, say in a masjid that has many services and needs to provide services, revert services, madrasa quality full-time madrasas, media team, administration team, and many more. How can those things be provided and people can give their time and make this quality services and still maybe not have a payment for them?
Yeah. That's a great question, and a question that we're honestly struggling with right now. The question is, as we mentioned, that in our masjid, for example, the imams aren't paid, the du'at are not paid. But he's asking, what about when you scale up, right? When you have a lot of services the masjid provides, like you see in the UK in big masajid, and when da'wah goes to a bigger scale, like how can you still scale up on that kind of a model? You can't, right? And this is something we're struggling with. I mean, people do donate to OMF, and we take that money, alhamdulillah, we buy like English translation of the Quran, we buy new camera equipment, new laptops to edit, and we use that money. It's not like we're all 100% just out of our own pockets. Alhamdulillah, and people have been very generous, even though you've never seen OMF fundraise, we've never fundraised. But alhamdulillah, we have people that donate lots of money, and we have it sitting there right now. We don't know what to do with it. Maybe a dawah Ferrari. No, I'm just kidding. So that I can give da'wah to the people in Hollywood. Come on, man. The point is, you have to kind of balance and move up, right? And we weren't ready for this success. We were just a couple of guys going to a park, right? So now we are learning how to cope with it, right? Okay, now we want to give da'wah in other countries, right? We want to go to other countries and set up, train their da'wah teams, and how will we do that, right? Right now we have more new Muslims than we can handle. And we have brothers that have full-time jobs that are dealing with 10 new Muslims, and they can't, right? So maybe we will start paying some of the brothers to take up those responsibilities. Like we are paying some brothers for some video editing, we are paying some brothers for doing taxes, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just don't make it your motive. I don't have a Patreon. But let's say you do da'wah and you have a Patreon, I got nothing against you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But if you start getting more concerned about your Patreon and you don't want to speak the truth because the people won't give you money, that's the problem. Right? Stick to the truth, and then people want to help you with funding, let them. That's their da'wah. That's their participation. You can take that money, like we have new Muslims that we find housing for. Now we can't obviously pay their rent, but from the money that's sent to MF, sometimes we pay their rent, right? Why? Because that's a part of the da'wah of other people supporting the da'wah financially, right? New Muslim brothers sometimes become Muslim, they have debt. Like they have crazy debt from before Islam. We pay it off for them. Why? Because we don't want them in riba and we don't want them under that stress. Yes, and that money is from the community, not from my pocket. I'm not that rich. I'm not a baller like that, right? But never let it become where if they don't give you money, you're not going to do that. Right? Now, maybe if I travel to Japan to give da'wah and OMF funds pay for my ticket, alhamdulillah, nothing wrong with that, right? But I shouldn't be like, if OMF doesn't pay me $3,000 per lecture, then I'm not going to do it. Right? I shouldn't be like, there's brothers that we've dealt with ourselves. I'm not going to mention names. But there are popular du'at that we as OMF invited. And they wanted $10,000 for a weekend. 10 grand. I don't know what kind of heart surgeon they think they are. Right? Not just that, 2 suites. 2 suites. To fly them, their spouse, their secretary, their whole crew on our dime. on business class flights, right? And look, if it's your money, fly first class, it's up to you, right? But if you're going to demand that off the Muslim community, and then when we couldn't or we wouldn't, they didn't come, right? That's the problem. Alhamdulillah, like I said, I want to thank the community here. They've been very hospitable. Great food, great everything. But if tomorrow you told me, you know what, we want you to come back out to Birmingham and you got to rent your own hotel and you got to eat on your own, no problem. No problem at all. Wallah, I love you the same. Yeah. Make that the goal. Now, fundraising and having resources to be able to provide those services, wonderful. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, when he became the Khalifa, the day after people gave him bay'ah, he went to the marketplace. He took his goods. Umar radiallahu anhu told him, you can't. So you're the Khalifa. If you're going to be out there and trading and selling, then who's going to run the Khilafah? Yeah. So Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was forced. But now look at this. He didn't tell him, yo, you better, what's your package like? What kind of insurance are you going to give me? What kind of, no. He told him no, but Umar radiallahu anhu forced him. Abu Bakr then said, okay, set for me the minimum that any muhajir was given as a stipend from Baytul Mal, the minimum that can be set. So imagine the Khalifa has the least pay. And with that, one time his wife told him that I feel like eating something sweet. That was a luxury. Like today, look at us, like, Salafi, and then we're sitting there, Gulab Jamun after Laddu, man. Huh? So, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu's wife wanted to eat something sweet. He told her, I don't have the money for it. Now he's the Khalifa. Imagine the king, the head honcho, the president, the prime minister, whatever you want to call the leader. In Islam, we call it the Khalifa, right? He's the Khalifa. His wife can't afford to eat something sweet. Right? He tells her, okay, save some money from what I'm given from Baytul Mal. When you have enough to buy some sweets, tell me. So she started saving and saving and saving, and she had enough to buy some sweets. She said, I have enough, let's buy some sweets. He said, it seems like Abu Bakr has been paid too much. So Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu speaking. He said, it seems like Abu Bakr has been paid too much. Take that money that you saved, put it in Baytul Mal, and cut my salary by that amount. How could you save this money? That was the Salaf of the Ummah, right? So it's not like he didn't get, like, yes, he got a stipend because he had to feed his family, but look how he lived, right? Now we can't reach that level, to be honest with you, yeah, but we can aspire. We can put that as a goal. We cannot tell people I need $10,000 to give 2 lectures. I don't know what's in your lectures. Is there like cancer treatment in them or something? Because Ruqya is another game nowadays. And one brother come to San Diego. Ruqya is something good in Sharia. It's permissible. It's great. Even to take money for Ruqya is not haram. It's khilaf ulama on these issues, but I'm not going down that path. The brother, he wanted, I forgot, like $400 or $100 an hour. I forgot the exact amount, but it was something like this. And his ruqya was that he would put these really nice Bose, what do you call them, right? Headphones on you and play Quran for you. They were really nice headphones, so I could definitely do that at home. It's become a game. Allah protect us.
مع الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا.